How can you use Windows Backup with a TrueCrypt encrypted backup destination? Background. There are numerous backup solutions out there for Windows, and they come in many different forms. From a file copy and/or syncing tool like SyncBacks to whole hard drive backup utilities based on volume shadow copy like Acronic TrueImage or Norton Goes to Block level copy tools like DD. Each of these solutions offers different pros and cons versus the Windows Backup and Restore Center feature built into Windows Vista and Windows 7. I am not interested in discussing alternative backup solutions here, however, as that has already been covered by numerous other questions. Constraints. There are two types of backup supported by the Windows Backup and Restore Center, WBRC. File backup, which Windows calls backup files. Full system backup, which Windows calls complete PC backup. I am interested in a solution which supports either and or both types of backup with WBRC. Questions. How can you use a TrueCrypt encrypted mount point as the destination for the built-in Windows Backup and Restore Center feature in Windows Vista and 7? See also volume shadow copy based backup that works with TrueCrypt. References. Backup and Restore Center. Windows Vista, Backup and Restore Center. Windows 7, Backup and Restore Center. TrueCrypt, how to backup securely.
Background. The reason you can't select the TrueCrypt mounted volume as a backup destination for the built-in Windows Backup and Restore Center on Windows Vista and Windows 7 is because your user account mounted the TrueCrypt volume, but the backup service runs as the system account. 2. Contrasts. In order for this solution to work, you must be able to back up to a network location. This is not supposed by all editions of Windows Vista and Windows 7. The following editions do support backup to a network location. Windows Vista Home Premium, Windows Vista Business, Windows Vista Ultimate, Windows Vista Enterprise, Windows 7 Professional, Windows 7 Ultimate. Not all editions of Windows Vista or Windows 7 support full system backup, aka complete PC backup. The following editions do support complete PC backup. Windows Vista Business, Windows Vista Ultimate, Windows Vista Enterprise, Windows 7 Home Premium, Windows 7 Professional, Windows 7 Ultimate. I've only verified the solution on Windows Vista Business 64-bit SP2 with TrueCrypt 6.3a. Gotchas. If you also use TrueCrypt to encrypt your backup source, there is a limitation on TrueCrypt. At the time of writing, version MLT =equals 6.3a on support for the volume shadow copy service. The Windows Volume Shadow Copy service is currently supported only for partitions within the key scope of system encryption. For example, a system partition encrypted by TrueCrypt or a non-system partition located on a system drive encrypted by TrueCrypt. Note, for other types of volumes, the Volume Shadow Copy service is not supported because the documentation for the necessary API is available from Microsoft only under a non-disclosure agreement, which is impossible to comply with because TrueCrypt is open source. Since the file backup, aka backup files, option uses the Volume Shadow Copy service, VSS, to perform its backup, This means you will not be able to back up sources that are encrypted outside of the scope of the system encryption key. For example, an external hard drive that has been encrypted, or the contents of a file-based TrueCrypt volume. The folder share will not survive being unmounted and mounted to a different drive letter. It may not even survive unmounting and remounting to the same drive letter, but I haven't confirmed this yet. If you don't want to have to manually create this share each time, you may need to script out its creation as a logon script or something. Windows 7 allows performing a full system image backup to a network location. However, subsequent incremental system image backups cannot be performed to a network 8. Solution. Note: the following instructions are for Windows Vista Business 64-bit SP2, but the steps should be the same on any supported Vista editions and very similar for any supported Windows 7 editions. See above for supported editions. To perform a file backup, aka backup files. Mount the TrueCrypt encrypted file system, which will serve as the destination for the backup. Create a folder on the mounted volume where you want to store the backups, for example backups. Right-click on the folder created above and select Share. Type in System. Click Add. In the permission level drop-down, next to the system user, select co-owner. Click Share. Your user should already be listed as the owner since you created the share, but if not, add it as the owner. Accept the UAC pop-up if you receive it. Click the Windows Start menu. In the search box type, Backup Status and Configuration. Press Enter. In the top right, click Backup Files. Click Change Backup Settings. Click Continue if you receive a UAC prompt. Click on a network. In the text box type, \computername \sharename /e.g.johnscomputer \backup \. Click Next. Provide your user's username and password when you receive the credentials prompt. Click OK. Select the file types you want to backup. Click Next. Provide your scheduling information. Check the box that says Create a new, full backup now in addition to saving settings. Click Save Settings and Start Backup. Note: the complete PC backup on Vista doesn't give you the option to backup to a network location in the GUI, but you can do so from the command line using badmin.x on supported editions. To perform a full system backup, aka complete PC backup, mount the TrueCrypt encrypted file system, which will serve as the destination for the backup. Create a folder on the mounted volume where you want to store the backups, for example backups. Right-click on the folder created above and select Share. Click Share. Your user should already be listed as the owner since you created the share, but if not, add it as the owner. Accept the UAC pop-up if you receive it. Click the Windows Start menu. In the search box type CMDX. Press Enter. In the CMD prompt, type or badmin start backup target column /computer name /share name, include column C column user column and LT, Yarusa and GT, full, e.g.badmin start backup target column /John's computer /backup include column C column user column JDOVs full. Press Enter. When prompted, do you want to start the backup operation? Type Y. Press Enter. References. TrueCrypt, how to backup securely. Can't backup to external drive. Backup to network. Windows 7, compare Windows 7 Home Premium, Professional, and Ultimate. Windows Vista Compare Editions. TrueCrypt, known issues and AMP, limitations.
Create a symlink directory on the real disk to the TrueCrypt volume. For instance, if A is real disk and K is TrueCrypt volume. Then, tell Windows to back up on the real disk. The files will be created on the TrueCrypt volume. Edit by D's, guest. Hostname, in the answer of Tom Weitzman, refers to the computer's name. The WinBackup tool stores the backup files into the location, target disk, column, hostname. Therefore you can redirect the files to another drive, location by creating a symlink. Example. Your computer's name is my comp. You have a drive D, where the backup tool allows you to put the files onto. But you want to put them in H. Then you can use the symd line, run with admin rights. Note, you have to redo this procedure for the Windows image backup folder and, probably, the mediate file. Then you select D as the target drive in the backup tool. The files are correctly redirected to the H drive, even when provided by TrueCrypt, tested on Win 7 Home Basic. Restoring works as well. Yet, there may be some drawbacks. For example, free space check on target device, target partition file system etc. may be detected of D, and not H, by the backup tool. Use at your own risk.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.